The NBA, it's how many? We're already like 30 games through the NBA season. It feels like the
Yep.
NBA season started yesterday,
Right.
but it hasn't. We're already over a third of the way through the NBA season. So real quickly, before I talk about some of the storylines, we'll do a quick standings check-in. Out of the Eastern Conference right now, it's a lot of surprises, man, from the last time since we checked into the standings of the NBA. First seed is the Detroit Pistons, sitting at 21-5. Second seed is the New York Knicks. Shout out to them for winning the NBA Cup last night, as well as we're filming this on December 17th. Raptors sitting at the third seed at 16-11. Celtics at the fourth seed, 15-11. The Magic follow suit at the fifth seed. Sixers, the sixth seed, 14-11. Cavs at the seventh seed at 15-12. They're pissing me the hell off. We stink at basketball. And the Hawks at the eighth seed at 15-12. And then on the outside looking in, the Miami Heat are 14-12 at the 9 seed. And the Bucks are 11-16 at the 10, and the Bulls are just outside of that play-in contention. They're at 10-15. Before I go to the West, I do think it's hilarious that I said the bottom of the teams at the East for me would be, I think I said the Hawks and the Heat and the Bulls, because they just always are in the play-in, and that's where they're probably going to be. But the Hawks have looked incredibly good without Trae Young. Out of the West, Thunder, 24-2. We know what they do. Those dudes are insane. They're at the 1 seed. Nuggets, 19-6 is the 2 seed. Lakers, 18-7 is the 3 seed. Suns with the same record at the 4 seed. Rockets, 16-7. Timberwolves, 17-9. They're at the 6 seed. 7 seed Suns, 14-12. They've been doing it all without Jalen Green for practically the entire season. So shout out to Phoenix Suns. Warriors, 13-14 now at the 8 seed. Grizzlies, 9 seed, 12-14, and the Jazz currently hold a play-in spot at 10-15. So the standings, my overall opinion when I'm reading those off, and I actually haven't, I looked at them a little bit in the last couple days. Number one thing I take away from this, it's absolutely insane that there are multiple play-in teams right now and a playoff team in the West that has a negative record right now. That's absurd. I did not expect that to happen. And then out of the East, the Cavs stink at basketball. What? I don't know, man. We can go over this a bit more, but what's your guys' biggest takeaways when you're hearing the standings right now?
I think the Cavs will probably figure it out. I just saw what sucks is Mobley's out for a few weeks. I'm pretty sure he has a calf strain. I think the Cavs need to make a move. They just need some more firepower. They need another scoring star. Mobley, I think I would consider a star, but he's more of a defensive star. He can score, don't get me wrong, but his defensive presence is what makes him a star. So getting another scoring threat next to Don, because Darius Garland just isn't consistent. But yeah, so the Cavs, that one, and then also, I would have never put the Lakers as low as I did on my standings if I knew LeBron wasn't going to... I thought LeBron was going to be out a lot longer than he actually was. So, the Lakers are doing well. I still don't know if they'll have... I mean, we'll just see, man. It's a long season. You're tired when you have 3 guys carrying all the load. So,
yeah,
we'll see what happens down the stretch and when it comes playoff time. But there are definitely some surprises in there, but a lot... I think especially in the West, I think those teams we kind of expected is going to be really competitive. I mean, shout out the Suns, though. Like you said, they're the what seed?
They're the... Let me take a quick look. I think it was the 7 seed.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 seed. They're
doing...
Record. They're 14-12.
And they don't have Jalen Green. I mean, Devin Booker is great. He's a stud. So, very interesting in the West because there's a lot of... Those teams are pretty close together, too. So, we'll see how it shakes out towards the end.
Yeah, honestly, this NBA season has been nothing of what I thought it would be. I knew the Pistons were going to be good. You know, we all knew Cade's time was coming, and I feel like it arrived a bit earlier than we thought, but we knew it was going to be here. The Thunder, and I know people hate talking about the Thunder. They're 24-2. There's absolutely no holes in their game whatsoever.
They're
Like, yeah, they
incredible.
lost to the Spurs, but like at the end of the day, it's 24-2. Like, it's absolutely insane. They're cooking right now. Houston, if they can just figure out how to put all the pieces together consistently and just have everybody understand their role for sure on that team, it can be they can be absolutely nasty. I feel like they can be one of the few teams that can actually hold their weight against the Thunder. And then Luca and Austin Reeves and LeBron James over there in LA just doing their thing. DeAndre Ayton, I seen a video. We all know how reception or how the reception was when DeAndre Ayton came to LA. Fans hated him. People act like the players hated him. His mom cooked for the entire team.
I saw that.
Like, and it was to the point where she had everybody saying how good the food was. Everybody was going for seconds and stuff like that can just build up a team who has a lot of question marks. You don't know what it's going to look like next season. Everybody's seeming to be on 1 year deals except for Luca and Austin Reeves. I feel like LeBron could be done after this season. So I feel like they need to put something up this season early, and I feel like they have. But the Thunder are just rolling. Pistons are rolling. Cavs are trash. I don't even think the Cavs can do it. The thing about the Cavs, the off the bench production is so I won't say mediocre because you have Sam Merrill, and I was looking this up while you
Dude,
were talking
Jalen
about.
Tyson is our best bench guy. It's mediocre.
Jalen Tyson
Jalen's
is
been
scoring
He
13 points
has.
a
But
game.
can he be our best bench player? Hell no. He came out of nowhere. We should have other guys that are producing to the level.
Lonzo should be playing way better.
Yeah,
He's
I was
Lonzo
about to
should be
say
our best bench player.
Lonzo is averaging 5 points in 24 minutes. Mind you, he was there for facilitation. He has about 5 assists a game, so it's not bad. But Sam Merrill and Jalen Tyson are your only off the bench players that have more than 10 points per game.
Bro.
That's poop.
I bet Lonzo's shooting
That's poop.
20%. I bet he's shooting 20-some% from the field. No cap.
Last time I went to Cavs game, I went a couple weeks ago. We were playing the Portland Trailblazers. I watched Lonzo go 0 for 6 from deep.
Yeah, what's he shooting from the field? I'm actually curious.
It's I'm
It's got to be in the
low
20s. I'm guessing 20s, bro.
I might be high 20s. Yeah, Jerry, can you look this up real
Okay,
quick?
I'm gonna shut my mouth because it doesn't look good. He's shooting 29% from the field.
I knew
Ooh.
He's shooting 29% from the field, 26% from three.
Ew.
And that's just something I feel like there's no way he shoots 29% from the field the whole
As
season,
an
right?
oversized point guard, there's no way you can't drive to the hoop 3 to 4 times and
I
make
say,
a
bro,
layup.
need to start hitting layups, bro.
He
Straight.
be out there catch and shoot from deep with that whack ass shot.
I had much
He's
higher
like UCLA,
bro. Dude, the other thing I will say, I remember I'd love to check back in at some point what our predictions were, but our predictions on the seeding weren't very bad. All the teams, or I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of the teams that we thought would be out of the playoffs are, other than with the exception of the Kings and holy shit, the Clippers. The Clippers are awful. The Clippers are
yeah.
bro,
Don't
and I know everybody already knows this, but it hurts so much more that the Thunder also have the Clippers pick. The Clippers are currently 6-20, and if they didn't have James Harden playing, they might have 4 wins.
They might have 0 wins.
Might have 0 wins.
And they
Harden's
also
out there
have the
playing.
Jazz's. They also have the Jazz's first round pick as well.
The
Bro.
Harden is literally playing some of the. I think we talked about this. He's playing some of the best ball he's played since 2018, and they have 6
And they have
wins.
6
yeah.
6 wins. Bro.
Crazy, dude.
6 wins. So we'll keep checking in on the NBA. I still have some more storylines as well that happened from last week in the NBA, but that was a quick standings check-in for you all. I also have a game for this week as well. So how this game is going to be played, I'm going to name my two brothers right here some stats. You guys will each get 4 questions to try and guess this basketball player. Okay? If
4
you get
questions in between us, or 4
No,
questions
actually,
each?
I'll make it 5. I will make it 5. And no, you guys collectively Get
Okay.
5 questions.
So we're working together on this.
Yeah.
You're working together on this,
Let's
but
go,
in terms of the questions, but the points are still going to be separate.
Oh,
You
we're
guys
cooking.
aren't as
We're
proof
cooking.
of points.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Get 5 questions, but then you each get 1 guess. Okay? I have a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NBA players here, where I have some statistics for y'all, and you can give me those questions, and then we'll see if anybody gets anything. Right? Honestly, if somebody gets 1 or 2 off of 5 questions, you probably win the game. But more so, the point of it is like there's some surprising statistics here that I think are going to be difficult to decipher. So that's why we're playing this game. So the first guy, okay? First guy, and I'm just going to name the 3 major stats. This guy is averaging 20.4 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, and 3.4 assists per game. Now you guys discuss what questions you think you want to ask. I think I know the obvious ones that narrow things down a lot, but still.
Okay, well, we gotta figure out what conference it's in
Yeah, I
first.
was gonna go conference first too. That'd be good.
That's what I figured. Okay.
So are we in the Eastern Conference?
Yes, this player is in the Eastern Conference.
You know who the first person I'm thinking of off the top of my head, bro?
I have the poker face.
KPJ. I don't, and that could be completely wrong. That's just like I know he's
I
been.
just don't think he has enough assists.
He's been hooping.
I think
He
3
has
assists
3
is
assists.
too many for KPJ.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
I know
number
that's
was
early. I know that's
3.4 assists. 3.4.
3.4.
Okay.
Okay, Jerry, what do you think, bro? What should we ask? Should we figure out this?
I just want to see because we know it's a guard, right?
Yeah,
I know it's guard.
That's a good
Is this
question.
person a shooting guard?
Let me see what his starting position is listed as. I'm going to go off what ESPN says with this one. Okay? Let me take a look here. Let me see what they have him listed as. Because he's like a combo guard. Honestly, that's the best answer I could give you. It just says straight
He's
guard.
a combo guard?
He's a combo guard. So he can play both point guard and shooting guard.
Are we looking at a team that is currently in the playoffs?
I knew these were going to be the questions, but I don't care. It's still going to come down to it at the wire. It is a team who is currently in a playoff, not play-in spot.
So first 8.
First 8.
First
Okay,
eight.
so
Just went over
First
the
6, right? First 6, right?
No, playoffs is 8, play-in is 10.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, so that eliminates the Bucks, so no KPJ. 23 and
Or play-in is 11, I think, actually.
Wait, hold on. No. No, I was thinking maybe Norman Powell. But no, he doesn't play. He plays like a forward.
Okay. Let me see.
There got 2 more questions.
Is this person a deadly shooter?
Nah.
Okay, so it's
Nah.
not KPJ for sure.
Nah.
No, well, KPJ is in there. They're the 11 seed, so it couldn't have been KPJ. So we got 1 question left, right?
We got 1 question left.
All right, we got to be very.
I'll tell you what. Over the last couple years, now that I'm looking at it now, he shot a much better percentage from 3 than you would expect. So based on the numbers, he's a pretty above average shooter.
Can you let us know his 3-point percentage this year?
I'll give you that. I don't think that helps you enough, so I'll give you that. 39.1% from 3.
Now, Jerry, do you think we should? What do you think we should be our last question? Should it be like an age question? Should it be?
Oh, age is good. Yeah.
Is this player? What do you think we should say? Under what?
Like is it 20? I think 27 is a good cutoff point.
Is he younger than 27 years old?
I could be so dirty, but I'm not going to do it. His exact age is 27.
He's 27? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I could have said no to any, and you
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
That's the last. That's the last
Yeah.
one. All right, so now let's go down the line here. So we got the first team in the East, the Pistons. Okay,
Yeah, it's not Cade for sure.
No, not Cade. Who else
And I
could
don't think
it
any
be?
other guard. It couldn't
Forget.
be any other
Oh,
guard.
y'all are guessing separately. Y'all
Oh,
are playing
no,
against it.
we know,
I
we
thought
know.
we said we were on the same team.
No,
No, we
y'all are
are
guessing the
question-wise.
questions together so that nobody gets an advantage over the other in terms of your guess. But you're guessing on your own.
Okay. Well, damn. I don't know, bro. I need to like have a set of teams in front of me. The 2 seed
I will give y'all 15 seconds.
to pick a player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm drawing blanks right now.
It's not. I was gonna say I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say it.
Yep, time's up.
Nah, it's not. I was gonna say maybe MPJ, but he's averaging more points.
It's not him, but I'm just gonna say Clarkson.
Not Jordan Clarkson. Jordan
Yeah, I
Clarkson's
know.
averaging like 11 points a game.
Yeah, I know. It's not enough points, but yeah.
What you got, Dom?
I'll say MPJ. I don't think that's right though at all.
Player is Nikhil Alexander Walker of the Atlanta.
What? He's
Dude,
averaging 20?
dude,
20.4.
that's crazy.
Wow.
I knew that, bro.
I
Wow,
thought
I did
Dom
not
was
know
maybe
that.
going to get it because he was about to run through each team that we said in his
Yeah.
head and think
I
about
just was blank, bro.
That's
Nikhil
so crazy.
Alexander. Nikhil Alexander Walker this year is currently averaging 20.4 points per game,
And he's shooting well.
0.6
Good for him.
rebounds,
There you go.
3.4 assists, and his percentages this year as well. He is shooting a career high 45.3% from the field, and he is shooting almost 40% from
Good
three
for him.
on 7.5 attempts per game. So
Wow.
Nikhil Alexander Walker is hooping his ass off. I got player number 2 for y'all. Here, I will also give you, how about this? I'll give you the conference right away. I'll make an adjustment on the fly. I'll give you the conference right away so it gives you an extra question, okay? So we got this guy. He averages 21.6 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 1.8 assists per game. This player plays in the Western Conference.
20 points, 3 assists. No, 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
21.6. So
Never
over 21 and a
passes
half
the
points per game.
Okay. I feel like the first guaranteed question should be is his team in the playoffs
I
right
gave
now?
you the conference,
Yeah, I think so too.
Western
Gotta be.
Conference.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
First question: is this person playing on a team in the playoffs right now?
Yes.
First 8 teams. Okay. Is this? What do you think? Should we narrow it down even further? Should we try to figure if it's in the top 4 teams or bottom 4 teams?
Yeah. That's what.
What do you think? Yeah, is this player in the top 4 teams in the Western Conference?
That's a great question. He is in the bottom 4 teams out of the
bottom 4
playoffs.
teams. So that's
5 through 8. He's a part of 5 through 8.
that's the Suns, which they were.
That's the Suns, the Warriors, the Timberwolves, and the Rockets.
Jerry is correct.
Is that right? Okay.
So.
Suns, the Timberwolves. Let's figure out how old he is now. I think probably right.
Oh yeah. Is this person over the age of 27? Over.
Let's take a look.
Because if you say yes, I feel like I have an idea.
Let's take a look. Let me see. He is 29 years of age.
Okay.
Y'all got 2 more questions.
Okay.
So we're here. We got Suns, Rockets,
Tims, and Warriors.
And he's 29 years old.
Averaging 1 assist is throwing me off, though.
It's 1.8. Almost 2.
Oh
Give him his extra assist, bro. Almost 2.
I don't know. What do you think we should ask now? Should we figure out should we narrow it down to 2 teams? Should we ask is it these 2 teams?
Nah.
No.
Well,
I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'll give you the top or bottom half.
No.
2, then it's bro.
How you gonna cap what questions? That's crazy.
All right. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this
Ask it.
is this player, and like you can ask the last one because this one is kind of specific. Is this player a defensive player? Does he play defense?
He plays defense. He does play defense.
Dude,
I'd say, as a matter of fact, he prides himself on it.
there's no way Dylan Brooks is averaging 20 points. That's the first player I think of.
He'd be averaging more assists. Amen's definitely not averaging 20.
He would be averaging way more assists too.
No.
Y'all's thinking phase, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are good. I like this one too.
I need to next time I need to have a sheet of the teams in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have the.
Well, you know it's the bottom four out of the West. You know that for sure. So you have 4 teams. And you also have one more question, by the way.
Is this player on the Timberwolves or the Warriors?
No.
Okay, so he's on the Rockets or what was the last team?
Suns.
The Suns. Rockets or Suns. See, that's making me think Dylan Brooks, bro.
That's my only thing. I really don't know people on the
It
Suns.
really is making me feel like it's Dylan Brooks, but I don't think the man can score 20 points a game. That's the problem. You say he prides himself on the defensive end.
I'm going to just shoot a shot in the dark, even though it's wrong again, and just say Amen Thompson.
I'm waiting for Dom's answer before I say who it is.
Rockets, Suns. 29?
29 years old.
I'm going to say Dylan Brooks. I think that he's 29.
Ding, 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 ding. It's Dylan Brooks.
Dude, I'm a dog for that. I didn't know that
You said it for question 3, and I had to hold my face. Dylan Brooks is currently averaging almost 22 points a game on a playoff team in the Western Conference.
That's crazy.
Dylan Brooks.
Wow.
As soon as you told me 29 again, I'm like, okay, low-key.
I felt like if I said he prides himself on defense,
yeah,
he'd be yapping. So that's why
that's what kind of gave it away to me was the pride.
I wanted to see someone get one, but you're right. That's why I brought up Dylan Brooks, because I did not think Dylan Brooks averaged almost 22 points.
That's what I was going to say. The assist thing, it made sense to me, but I was like, can this man average 20? I don't know.
I thought Dylan was a bit more passive than that. I thought he was averaging at least 3 or 4.
He putting them up. Let me see how many he's putting up a game.
To be fair, though, they don't have Jalen Green. He's kind of
exactly. He's got to be their second option at this point. He's actually doing pretty well. He's not shooting the best percentage from 3, but it's because he's expected to shoot a lot more off the dribble if they don't have Jalen Green around. So, but he's still shooting a career high actually from the field. He's shooting 45% from the field, and he's putting up over 7 threes a game, which is not Dylan Brooks like. It's at 32% clip, but if you're dropping 21.6 points a game and you're helping the Suns win basketball games, I'm not mad at you. So, shout out to Dylan Brooks. This next player, I had 6 originally, but I'll save the other 3 because this takes a while. This guy, he is currently averaging 17.7 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, and 3.4 assists per game. This guy plays in the Western Conference.
All right, well, let's just do I feel like the breakdown we had is good.
Yeah, perfect.
So, are we in the top? Are we in the playoffs here? Are we
not in the playoffs?
Okay, that actually helps a lot. So, not in the top 8 in the West, but we didn't even talk about teams down at the bottom. What do you think, Jerry?
Okay. And I feel like this will narrow down a couple of teams. Gabe, do you think this team has a chance of making the play-in or the playoffs?
No.
No, so we're looking at a bad team. Okay,
we're looking at a bad team right now.
Worst teams in the West.
The Kings, the Clippers, and the Mavericks. But I feel like you would have faith in the Mavericks, so I'll say the Timberwolves.
And the
I feel like
Timberwolves
the
are
Kings, the Clippers, and the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves are in right.
I mean, the
Timberwolves
Jazz
are in
are
the.
too, but like I feel like the Jags, I feel like he's had
Aren't the
more.
Timberwolves in the playoffs?
They're the 6th seed.
Okay, I was gonna say
No, I lied. Oh my goodness, the Trailblazers. My God, what am I saying?
Trail.
The Trailblazers, the
Trailblazers
Kings,
are
and
the
the
11.
Clippers.
Definitely not Denny Avdia. He's averaging way more points and assists. Okay, is this player older or younger than 27?
Older.
Older than 27.
I don't
Older.
even have to search that one up.
So he's an old fart. Wait. Say it again. Say it's 17, 3 and 1. Is that what you
It
said?
is. It was. I think it was 17.7 points per game, 3.4 rebounds, 3.6 assists.
Okay. On a
Is this
team that's not making the playoffs.
is this
Out west.
person a designated starter?
Yeah, he's a designated starter. You guys got one more question.
That was 3.
Was it?
That was 3.
You asked the over 27. Is he on a team that's not in playoff contention? You're right. That was 3.
Oh wait, no, that's 4. Because I asked if you thought a team was going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4. Okay, so he's a starter.
Starter above 27
On a bad team.
on a
In the-
bad
On a
team.
bad team.
What did you say the bad teams were again? It's the
The
Blazers,
Clippers, the Kings, and the Trailblazers.
Clippers, Kings.
I leave out the Mavs because I feel like he has faith in the Mavs.
I don't think it's going to be anyone on the Clippers. I don't know. Could be, I
I was
guess.
about to say, how many points has Nick Batum had?
No way, bro. Nick Batum doesn't even play 7 games.
No.
Fourth
No, I
quarter
don't.
yelling, why the fuck Batum?
Batum.
17, 3 and 3 on a bad team. I could see this being like DeRozan, no cap.
No. DeRozan's averaging way more than 17.
I honestly wouldn't. He's not having a good year, I don't think.
He'd be getting at least more than 3 rebounds.
I don't know. Maybe though.
Who's in the Trailblazers?
What about Levine? Could be one of those two.
Y'all got one more question.
Should we figure out? I don't know what position. I don't know.
Yeah. You can ask the last question though.
I don't know how to ask. Is this player a guard or forward?
That's your question?
Yeah,
He's a forward.
he's a forward. Small forward, power forward. What kind of forward?
He's a forward.
That's all you're gonna say.
You asked me, is he a guard or a forward? He's a forward.
Forward on a bad team. Yeah, I don't really know. You said he's a starter. Honestly, bro,
Y'all got 15 seconds.
I'm gonna say DeRozan. Fuck it. He's not having a good year.
Who do you say?
My other thought was Shaden Sharp, but I'll go to. Well, he's not a four. He's not. He's a guard.
I'll tell you it's not Shaden
Oh,
Sharp.
he's
He
old.
averages-
Never mind.
He
You said
averages
older.
21 right now, and
He
he's
said older
young.
than 27 too. Never mind.
Let's just say Kawhi.
Dom was correct again.
Yo!
Dom was 2 for 3.
Dang, Dom knows basketball.
You know my
Mark
core.
DeRozan. So that's this is another reason I put DeRozan in there. Me and Dom kind of got a slightly unfair advantage on this one a little bit. When you weren't on the pod a couple weeks ago, I talked about how DeMar was shitting the bed so far this year.
Well, I just knew.
Oh.
But at the time, Jerry, DeMar, to your point, was averaging over 20 points a game. He was just having a disturbing pattern of he'd drop a 20 and then he'd have like 3 games where he's in single digits.
I was gonna say that sounds like DeRozan stats, bro. He don't really get some assists, some rebounds, but
I thought he'd get more than 3 rebounds. I gotta start watching ball, bro.
Maybe when he was on the Raptors, he
games
was
are on
getting
right now.
5-6 rebounds, maybe. But yeah, DeMar DeRozan, surprising this year. He's not averaging 20 points or anything like that. 17.7 points a game on a struggling Kings roster. The other 3 players I was going to say, I'll just do a fresh set. But so now I'll tell you the guys. Desmond Bain right now, he's been really underwhelming this season. 19 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 4.6 assists. I mean, not underwhelming, but kind of average. I feel like the Magic kind of expected a little bit more out of Desmond Bain, maybe. This was my biggest sleeper one. On the Thunder, 14 points a game, 3.7 assists per game, 3.3 rebounds per game. A.J. Mitchell, second-year A.J. Mitchell out of Santa Barbara, is averaging almost 15 points a game for the Thunder. Well, they're 24-2. And he's playing like 26 minutes a game. He's a role player for them, and he's putting up consistent numbers for them right now. And then the last one, potentially this year's most improved player, we'll see. Ryan Rollins is still putting up numbers. He's putting up still 17 points a game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. So those were my other 3 guys. I knew I put A.J. Mitchell in there because I knew y'all would never guess A.J. Mitchell because I would have never thought. Never. So, yeah, hopefully, again, we don't have a name for the segment at the moment, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that as well. Yeah, we did an NBA check-in. I guess a couple of the main storylines from last week. We're approaching hour 35 here, so we definitely will segment these into 2 different sections. But some of the things I saw from last week that was really intriguing to me, Cooper Flagg, youngest player ever to drop 40 points in an NBA basketball game. And the Mavericks are 10-17. But I guess my main question is, how high do you guys think Cooper Flagg can soar in his NBA career? How many All-Stars we talking? How many All-NBA teams we talking? Are we talking MVPs? Are we talking championships? How far do y'all think Cooper Flagg can go with his NBA career?
Yeah, I think Cooper Flagg is going to be, I mean, we kind of knew coming into the NBA he was going to be that guy. It took him a little bit of time. No surprise, though. He's one of the youngest players to ever walk into the NBA.
Yeah.
It's going to take some time. I see him being a perennial All-NBA player. And honestly, he definitely could win some MVPs. I would say maybe not just because of Wemby, but we haven't even seen Wemby stay healthy enough to be in contention for the MVP. So Cooper Flagg, if he could stay healthy, the talent is there. The talent, I mean, he's got all the talent in the world. So I could definitely see him being one of the best players in the league for a long time.
Yeah, I think he has the ability to be what Luka was in Dallas, if not more. The thing is, what they gave up for Luka, he kind of has to be the person that gets them back to the championship. He kind of has to be the 10, 15-time All-Star, the person that always keeps them in contention to make the championship run. So I think he'll be a great player. I feel like the expectations can hamper him a bit just because like we already see how much expectations he has, how much pressure the franchise has on him, especially like they're not getting it. So he's gonna be the number 1 in there for them.
My own personal opinion on Cooper Flagg, I'm gonna say it right now. That kid's gonna be a Hall of Famer. That kid's gonna be a Hall of Famer. That kid's gonna be a Hall of Famer. His scoring touch is insane. The fact that he can score from all 3 levels at an elite level is insane. He can dribble the ball at 6'9". He can play defense. He can play defense, and he hasn't even put on muscle yet.
I haven't watched a whole lot, but he hasn't backed down from anyone either.
He's the bigger guy, though, too.
But his defensive ability right now is completely reliant on length and athleticism, which doesn't always make anybody good at defense. Andrew Wiggins has been trash at defense practically his whole career. And dude is, I don't know, build-wise, a 2 inches shorter Cooper Flagg. Pretty much, build-wise. Andrew Wiggins is ass at defense. He don't guard nobody. Cooper Flagg, he is going to ascend so high. I think Cooper Flagg is going to be probably between a... And again, this can sound insane, but I don't think it's that insane to say Cooper Flagg at the end of his career will be a 10 to 15-time All-Star. Probably 5 or something times first-team All-NBA, maybe more. And has the potential to win multiple championships. I personally don't think that's crazy to say. And if you ask me my opinion about Wemby, I'd say even higher. So, if Wemby could just stay healthy. But
yeah, that's the thing.
Cooper Flagg's been on an absolute tear this year, and everybody's been praising him through the roof about how he already just looks like a seasoned vet. I mean, you're the first overall pick, right? But not everybody has been nearly as good as Cooper Flagg has been during their first action in the NBA. A couple of other things from the NBA recently. Shout out to Curry, most 40-point games by an unk, 30-plus years old. He passed up Michael Jordan last week for the most 40-point games by a player who's 30-plus. So shout out to Steph Curry. Again, we said earlier, shout out to the New York Knicks for winning the NBA Cup. They were down 5 at the start of the fourth quarter, ended up storming back, winning that game by 11 points. Big fourth quarter from OG Anunoby. Hit a lot of clutch threes there. The dagger that put them up 8 with like a minute 50 seconds left. As well as Jordan Clarkson. Big fourth quarter for Jordan Clarkson. I think he scored 9 in the fourth quarter as well to help them come back. And then I guess the last thing we'll talk about here before we close this thing out, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. We don't have UFC, but we have Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Now, this is a weird one because Jake Paul at base level looks at Anthony Joshua straight in Anthony Joshua's chest. Jake Paul, obviously, way less experienced fighters that he's fought throughout his career. I personally think these fights are rigged. I don't know.
Of course they are, bro.
I personally kind of do, but I don't know if Anthony Joshua's at a point in his boxing career where he'd be willing to accept a rigged fight. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Anthony Joshua would accept a rigged fight. This guy, he did beat the living shit out of Francis Ngannou. I don't know if that was last year or the year before, so he is taking, I guess, lesser fights, but still. I feel like Anthony Joshua is just going to beat up Jake Paul into a pulp.
Yeah. Jake's been picking on the smaller guys his whole boxing career. He's pretty much been the bigger guy by a pretty large margin in every fight that he's been in. And even before he took this fight, he was about to fight Tank Davis, who's, would you want to talk about staring at someone's chest? He was about at his belly button looking at Jake Paul. So, you say I don't know if you don't know if Anthony Joshua would take a rigged fight, but honestly, I mean, he's got to be pushing 40 at this point. I would think he's an older guy. I mean, he's still a very, very good fighter, but he's not the elite Anthony Joshua that we know. If Jake Paul wins this fight, that would be mind-boggling to me. I would also agree with you, Gabe. I think that Anthony Joshua should smother Jake Paul, but I've also counted Jake Paul out a lot of times where he's proved me wrong. Why we got 2 Jeremiahs?
We got 2 Jerrys.
You have 2 of me now?
Yes, we have 2 Jerrys. It's hilarious because second Jerry is like making a mockery of real
second
Jerry.
Second Jerry is like, what the hell is other Jerry looking at?
Yeah, second Jerry is like, bro, who is this motherfucker?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to leave and then come back.
No, you're good. You have now. 1 Jerry. There's 1 Jerry. 1 Jerry.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, Dom, continue on, brother.
Oh yeah, that's about all I have to say. Yeah. I think that Anthony Joshua should win this fight very easily. We'll see what happens.
I will say before Jerry goes, I at least have massive respect for Jake Paul for even fighting Anthony Joshua. Bro was a YouTuber. He is fighting Anthony Joshua. I have massive respect for that.
Right. And you know what? Jake can box, dude. He's proven
and he can fucking box.
He's just got his bit. That's why I'm saying I don't want to sit here and just say like he has absolutely no chance, because he does have he's very technical in the ring, but just the size difference, and there's weight classes for a reason, I think, is why Anthony Joshua will win.
I am a hater, and one of the biggest reasons why I do not like Jake Paul doing this is because he is successful in doing this. He makes a lot of money, and he's a solid fighter. So, like, it does make it hard to watch these fights and just, like, think, like, man, like, these are actually solid fights. But Nate Robinson, everybody thought he was a fool before he knocked out Nate Robinson. Tyron Woodley, people think that one was fixed, myself included. But either way, got slept. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a little over the edge. That's a 6-0, all right? It's not like Uncle Phil coming in. This is Grandpa Mike, okay? But if Anthony Joshua don't put this man to sleep, out of all the respect I have for him, like he's stepping into a ring with somebody who's like literally certified to kill people on the street. So,
Yeah.
like, massive respect, but I have no faith in boxing if Jake Paul ain't ending up in an ambulance after that. Like, better be ending up in an ambulance. Better sounding like who was it? Oh my goodness, who was that one UFC fighter who lost to Leon Edwards?
Kamaru.
Kamaru Usman.
God, yeah.
He better sound like Kamaru Usman, where he realized where he was in the ambulance.
Oh no!
Like for real, better be all that.
Why you do Kamaru like that?
He's like, well, I woke up and they were asking me questions, and I was like, whoa, that better be freaking Jake Paul. So that's all I got to say. Hopefully it's like that, but I'll watch it anyway.
All right, y'all. Well, hopefully everybody at home enjoyed this episode of Deep in the Bleachers. I had a great time running the games that we played, talking about a bunch of the storylines that we talked about in the sports world from this last week. Everybody as well, if I have any people who are listening at this point, on account of me posting on Instagram and making it public that I do indeed have a podcast. Hi, everybody. Love all of you guys. Thank you for watching and tuning in. And again, thank you, everybody, for watching Deep in the Bleachers. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace!
Peace.